I don't know about you, but I'm 51 years old and I never want to be single ever again. I just know that for a fact. I don't want to deal with anything to do with being single, and I feel really lucky actually to be married. So, all right, I'm going to jump in my workout here and talk about some stuff kind of going on with just evaluating being like, let's say, over 50 and being single. I'm not single, but what friends of mine have to deal with. And I just like, I'm not trying to say anything negative about them. This is just about, I just don't want to ever have that happen. And I want to make sure that I'm working on my relationship all the way through until I leave this earth. So here we go. All right. Jumping in my workout here, I just wanted to talk about uh, folks being single. I've been married for 23 years now and love my wife, and things are good. But as I'm preparing for this empty nester period of life, I just don't want the reality that happens where folks kind of grow apart. Your life's been all about your kids, and you're kind of stuck with trying to figure each other out again, and get to know each other again, and kind of that different mode of life where you're not running from kid activity to kid activity. And I've got a few buddies that had unfortunately gone through divorce. I've had family members that had gone through divorce, and I've seen it be where it's not a positive situation, especially if you've got kids involved. You're having to split time with the kids. There's definitely situations financially where you're kicking in money for alimony or child support and things like that, um, and it can even happen from a situation where one of the persons in the relationship or in the marriage cheated. And man, I got to tell you, that just really would drive me bonkers or insane to be giving money to somebody that did that to me, that hurt me like that. I could just see how painful that could be for somebody. And I've also seen it if with friends, situations where you're having to sell your house, and figuring out, okay, where are you going, and doing that whole moving situation. It's almost like this ginormous walk of shame type of thing. Just like no part of it feels good, and no part of it is positive in regards to just, I guess, kind of uprooting your life. And so you kind of have to recreate a new norm, and so that's tough. And I'm not saying that that they could have fixed everything before they got divorced or anything like that. And the friends that I was thinking about, or past situations, but and I certainly don't recommend, if it's not a good relationship, or if there's something as terrible as like an abuse going on, it's like, get out of there. 100%. But again, I don't want it to be this like grass is greener on the other side type of thing. So if I'm single again, or something like that, like there's going to be this great life waiting for me out there. I don't think that's necessarily the case. And again, I mean, financially, emotionally, the drain that it puts on the other people in your life, and family members. And so I just know that I need to make sure I'm spending time, whether it's date nights or spending time with my wife. I think it's kind of easy with this digital world, and I'm guilty of it, where I want to watch one thing at nighttime and my wife wants to watch something different. And I think that's fine, but I think there's times that we need to make sure that we're devoted to each other, focused on each other. And I've had a lot of benefits in us also being active with Bible study groups and church groups, so that's been helpful. And so I just find it, you know, this is just a good time for me to focus on that relationship. And as I'm heading into this pre-retirement phase here. So, hey, thanks for joining me on my workout. I know I look kind of hilarious here with my goofy shorts and all that. And I hope you're doing well. And for those of you that celebrate, Merry Christmas to you and Happy Holidays. And wish you the very best. So, oh, gotta love that shirt, El Guapo. Anybody know what movie that's from? All right, thanks a lot. Have a good one.